Welcome again to beautiful Tenerife, 24 degrees, the sun is out. How can I do this? We're going to answer some frequently asked questions on the channel, and you might be surprised at some of the information you're going to get here. Let's take a wee walk. Okay, so just down a wee side alley at Las Vistas. We're going to take a wee walk by the popular bars and restaurants here. We're going up towards Las Americas. Come with me, we'll show you the beach, we'll show you a few well-known places, and we'll answer some important questions on the channel. Las Vistas Beach, pretty nice, isn't it? Los Cristianos, all the way down there. I've just came from there. And Las Americas, just down here. I've got a decision to make, and we're going up that way to the right, and we're going to just hug the seafront here. I don't know yet. We'll make a wee decision on that in a minute. Thanks so much for all support watching the videos from Tenerife. I really appreciate it. I won't be here in the summer, so these will probably be the last videos I'll do in the winter. Until next winter, hopefully I'm still doing this, providing I can avoid getting a proper job. If people watch these videos, I can continue to do this. And I'm going to tell you some information about that in a wee second. I always get people asking the same questions, and now I'm just going to refer them to this video because we're going to talk about it in this video. Nice wee spot here, isn't it? It's €2 for a beer. But there is a better deal up here, although €2 is a really good deal here for a beer, isn't it? Yeah, people are always saying, Kevin, how do you get around the 90-day rule? The magic of YouTube. You might think I'm away all the time. I tell you how many days I was away last month. Last month, thanks very much. If you watched the videos from Madeira and Lanzarote, then thanks for all support, I really appreciate it. I was in Lanzarote for 4 days, and I was in Madeira for 3 days. So in total last month, I was only away 7 days. This is why the 90-day rule doesn't really affect me, although obviously I can be doing without it. But since Brexit, obviously there's a limit in the amount of days you can be away in EU countries. It doesn't really affect me because I'm only doing short trips. I do so many videos, sometimes you might get confused, think I'm away all the time, but that's not really the case. This month I'm probably going to be away a total of 8 days, and then some months I might be away up to 10 days. But it just depends. Let's take a wee walk along the seafront. It's a beautiful day, so why not? So that's the first question that people always ask. How do you get away with the 90-day rule? Doesn't really affect me, to be honest with you, whatsoever. Beautiful here, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And also, people basically ask, is this your job? Can I summarise? Yes, it is. YouTube is purely a numbers game. We'll just let you know how it works basically. So if you're doing videos on YouTube, this might help the guys who are just starting the channel. First thing you need to do to get the channel monetised, monetised basically means that YouTube will take on advertisers for all the video, and then YouTube will split the revenue with you. And depending on what niche it is, if it's travel, or if it's tech, or if it's electric cars, whatever, they'll pay per 1,000 views. So the most important thing basically is views. Subscriber numbers don't really make any difference, so although I really appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel, it's free, you might as well click the wee subscribe button, you get a wee message if I upload videos or maybe do a live. It's actually views that allow the channel to continue, that keeps me on the road, so I really appreciate it. That's Robinson's restaurant, it's been there for years, hasn't it? It's got the top deck, I think, we've got the top deck. So yeah, quite a lot of people are thinking, how does this work? So it basically means, I think on YouTube, to do it really as a full-time job, I would say probably you need to be getting, realistically, probably nearly 1 million views per month. So some months the channel does better than that, some months it doesn't, just depends. It'll depend on the destinations and the locations that I go as well. It's the Vista Sur apartments there, I think. The swimming pool is right here, I think. Yeah, it is. There's the Vista Sur swimming pool. It's a wee tiny pool, isn't it? One of the most private pools, to be fair, but it's a good location, these apartments. Yeah, let's take a wee wander along here, I think. Okay, so roughly the target is to get around about 1 million views per month, which is quite difficult on YouTube. TikTok and all that's different. You can get millions of views on TikTok, but it doesn't generate any revenue. You have to have something to sell if you're on TikTok. Just while I'm on here, there's a couple of accounts on TikTok that are clipping my videos. It's not me, so people think I'm on TikTok, but at the moment I'm not. Maybe I'll go on it at one point. just to test a few things, but at the moment I'm not on TikTok, okay? So I'll send a wee message actually. There's a forum online, I'm not going to mention the name of it, I'm not going to publicise it because it's pretty toxic. There's a forum online where they talk about people who've got YouTube channels and stuff like that. And it's funny because somebody sent me a link ages ago to some of these forums, and and they were like, yeah, Kevin the Scotsman guy, yeah, he's unemployed, he's on benefits in Scotland, and then the funniest thing I heard actually was somebody says, yeah, me and my wife were laughing when he said he was a St Mirren fan, because we've heard him saying in another video he was a Celtic fan. Well, I'm going to tell you, because I know they'll be watching it, if you can point out that video on YouTube, which does not exist obviously, right, then I will donate like £1,000 to a charity of your choice. I will never hear back from these people because they basically made stuff up. It's insane. So this forum basically, they'll complain obviously about YouTubers, about their videos and this and that, they'll comment on this and that, but to actually do it, this is the definition of insanity, right? To actually do it, they have to watch all the videos. So they're addicted to the videos. I'm not just talking about mine, other people as well, right? They're addicted to the videos and then they complain about it. So just for those guys, I'll let you know, I'm just a self-employed sole trader. All the expenses, so basically all the flights, all the hotels come out of my own pocket. At the moment, I'm not sponsored by them to stay anywhere. So that's why I don't stay in 5-star hotels mostly, because it's a bit of a waste of money doing these videos. It's a nice wee spot here, let me show you. See if I can turn the camera around. I can't see it because of the sun. I think it's turned around, who knows. So yeah, so the stuff you get online is bizarre. Obviously 99% of the comments on YouTube are really nice, really positive. I meet so many lovely viewers on these trips as well, but there is definitely 1% of people who are borderline psychopaths maybe. That's just the same in any walk of life, isn't it? If you walk into a room and there's 1,000 people, 997 of them will be brand new people, and then you'll just get a couple of people who really should not be allowed access to the internet, so they can make negative comments. And to be fair, there's a lot of people who are very vulnerable as well. Comments don't make any difference to me, I don't care about comments, right? But it does concern me, €1.50 for a beer. It does concern me because there is a lot of vulnerable people who, if people are commenting on their appearance and stuff like that, it can really affect their life. So unfortunately you're just going to get that. It's part and parcel of doing a YouTube channel. Expect it. If you're starting one within the first couple of months, you'll start to get abusive comments. You don't see a lot of them because YouTube filter a lot of them. So I digress. Right. So basically the questions that people always ask is how can you do it, and it's just purely for me. I do as many videos as I possibly can. I'm not away like half the month, so the 90-day rule doesn't really affect me at all, to be honest with you. Squeeze by here. Hello, how you doing? Alright? Thanks for watching the channel, cheers. Alright, cheers. I just said hello Kevin there, how nice is that? That's, I mean, you meet great people in Tenerife, so 99% of people are brand new, but just be aware if you are starting a channel, you're going to get this. I mean, there's no getting around it, it's unavoidable. Is that the Cleopatra? I think there. Med Palace, done a wee video in there, it's all been refurbed. Never stayed in it, it's always really expensive, so I never bother staying in it. I've not got accommodation booked yet at the time of filming for one night, Saturday night. The prices are outrageous. I've actually got quite a good deal in the apartments I'm staying in. Because obviously I'm here with the boys, there's quite a few of us to share costs, it's not bad. But some of the boys are going away on Saturday, and I'm going to be moving about different hotels and apartments from then. So hope that's gave you a wee bit of an insight on how this YouTube stuff works basically. The channel at the moment, I think it's had 42 million views, which is absolutely amazing. Thanks so much for all your support, I really appreciate it. Every month, it's just the same as everybody who's self-employed. It's pretty stressful, you're hoping the videos will do well. Sometimes you go to a place and the videos bomb. I've had a few places where I've lost money doing videos. The probably some of the city breaks, Budapest, Bratislava, Vienna. I actually really liked the places, but the videos didn't do well there. Agadir, Morocco, videos didn't do well. Naples didn't do that well. Really interesting places, most of them as well. Nice wee beach here, isn't it, as well? El Camazon, I think it's called. €6 a sunbed, and it's €12 if you want the sunbed and the brolly. Tiny bit windy there. Oh, that's actually St Anthony. That's not the Cleopatra. Cleopatra's further up. St Anthony, is it a 5-star? A 4-star? I met a few people who stayed in St Anthony and they love it. They gave it really good reviews. Okay, so to summarise, the 90-day rule doesn't affect me. The channel is based on views. Some destinations get more views than others. To actually maximise the performance of the channel, in theory, if I went to Tenerife, Lanzarote and Benidorm every month, the channel would make more revenue than everything else. But that for me would be pretty boring. I like to go about and see different places. So when we come into the summer, there's going to be new destinations. I'm planning to go back to Greece, Turkey, a few other places in Europe as well, possibly even a wee trip to Asia. We'll wait and see. But remember, everything that I pay for is basically going to come out of any ad revenue that the videos make. So I need to get good deals, always looking out for good deals. One of the best things that's happened really since I started this is I've met so many people who started YouTube channels, and I've enjoyed just having a chat with them. I'm friends with quite a lot of guys that do YouTube channels, some very small, some very big. The one thing all got in common, we're all still learning. I still am no good at thumbnails whatsoever, okay? I'm not very good at editing. Ciao! Hi! Yeah, I'm not very good at editing, but it's just purely a numbers game. You just need to get as many videos out as possible, try and make them interesting, try and make the titles interesting. Basically, the aim of the channel is, if you're coming to a holiday destination, I want you to go on YouTube and say, right, where can I find a channel where this guy's walked everywhere in the resort, and I can judge for myself where I want to stay, hotels, restaurants, bars. And I think this channel definitely is just a walking and talking channel. There's nothing really complicated about it. There's a Med Palace. The swimming pool's massive, isn't it? There's a lot of sunbeds there as well, eh? A lot of sunbeds. Inflatable stuff over there for kids as well. Okay, viewers, a bit different this video, wasn't it? Showed a wee bit of beautiful Tenerife, but so hopefully I've answered a few questions for you. Anytime anybody asks me about the 90-day rule now, and is this my job and stuff like that, I'm just going to refer them to this video, because I just reply to so many comments, and people are obviously asking more or less the same kind of questions. So I understand it's a bit confusing when you see me uploading 3 videos a day. Some months there's 90 videos on the channel, which is a lot, and then people obviously think, oh, he's away all the time. I'm actually not. I'm actually probably at home more than most people who have got a 9-to-5 job, and I only really do this part-time because I'm away 7-10 days most. When I come back, I'll basically upload videos, I'll schedule them, pick the titles, pick the thumbnails. It doesn't take me long, maybe a few days, maybe do a wee bit of editing if it's required, and then in between that I'm on YouTube researching other ideas and other destinations. So there we go. Okay, don't forget, remember I told you it doesn't make any difference, still hit the wee subscribe button. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost anything. I really appreciate all your support, watching the videos in beautiful Tenerife. Great to be back here, absolutely loving this trip. Good I've got friends and family with me as well. But a wee shout out to all the guys that I've met. Oh, before I forget, a wee shout out to Rita and Phil, who kindly got me a few beers last night when I met them in Los Cristianos. Lovely meet you again, guys. Have a safe trip home. I met them in Forteventura the last time in Correco. Okay, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.